Hello, this is Montromain and welcome to Is Escape from Tarkov for Bad Players. I am a bad FPS player. I seldom play them because I have a slow reaction time, I don't aim well, and I'm not used to these kind of games. But I saw Escape from Tarkov and I saw that goal of the game is not just only to kill others, it's to survive. And maybe I can fare well in this type of situation if I have some experience in the game and I work hard to try and improve. In this playthrough I will show every raid I'm doing, but heavily edited, like bad player gameplay is not very interesting to watch. What I'm trying to show is the process to improve if I manage to do it. What you're seeing right now is me trying to figure out what kind of information is given to me by the game, which is not much, but I wanted to take the time I needed to understand as much as I could before going into the fight. And basically, during this series, I will take my time, try to understand what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing well, what are my problems, basically. So I watched a few beginner guides on how to start the game. The problem is, I feel like they're going too fast. They're giving you budget loadouts, which are worth 100k rubles, and you only start with 300k. So if I go out like this with a third of my money, I'm gonna lose everything very fast, because like I said, I'm a bad player, I know it, and I'm gonna die, and no amount of gear will save me from noob mistakes. So my plan is to go slowly, do scav runs, because you don't lose anything, and use my PMC with only a gun and a magazine. The idea is I want to stash a bunch of weapons, a bunch of rigs, a bunch of backpacks and armor, like basic equipment, and I want some amount of them so I won't feel bad about losing them. I'll consider my loadout options and the ability to spend money when I will feel more comfortable with the game. So I started by doing 3 offline runs. I wanted to check the settings, check the controls, and I wanted to check the guns, like how they behave, and the recoil is quite mad on the AK. And I died to scavs, but yeah, I just went into a scav run after, which you're watching right now. And the plan for this run is to just loot bodies, get weapons, equipment, and not fight if possible, because I'm not very confident, and like I said, I want some amount of gear to feel comfortable. I don't want to feel bad while playing video games, and I'm not confident at all. So, following the advices of most guides, I had on my phone while playing a third-party map. Like, I bought a map to the traders, but it's true it's not very interesting. As a scav, you can't watch it while playing, and the extraction points aren't on the map. You're giving the extraction point on the loading screen, like before the loading screen, but you need to remember all of them or you'll get lost. So I had one with me, and I'm proceeding to the extraction point, trying to loot and explore a bit of the map. And because I don't want to fight for now, I have a problem because I'm unable to recognize a scav and a PMC, and I'm not sure I can tell if a scav is a player or an NPC, and I'm afraid I'll get shot at. This is what's happening right now. I'm just watching the guy and I'm not sure what to do, but because he's going his way, I figured this must be an NPC. But had it been a player, I would have died, I think. Thinking about what to do while this is happening is too slow, so in this kind of game, if you're working like this, you're gonna lose. So right now I'm not sure how to handle this problem, but I think we'll figure out a way. Maybe shoot on sight everything, or just accept that scavs might kill you when you're doing a scav run. So I'm slowly proceeding to the extraction point, following the road, which according to the map I have should lead me to my extraction, and I'm searching the houses for some loot. And I'm going slowly, watching around, trying to figure out where I am. So when I'm near my extraction point, I don't have enough loot, I feel like, and especially I want weapons. So I proceed in searching an area just near the extraction point, and I found some bodies. I don't find any weapon, however, but that's alright. When I'm full, I'm getting to the extraction point, and I'm successfully extracting my first red. At this point, the game is taunting me a bit, telling me that I did not do anything, which is right. I just looted stuff. But I'm still happy about what happened. My first run, I didn't die, which is a success in itself. And I'm with some loot, which I can sell, I can keep. I spent a bit of time after this run to sort out my inventory and check the traders to see what were the value of things. I'm not selling anything though. I know you have quests, you can craft, you have your hideouts to improve, and you can barter also. So I don't want to sell anything for now. I'll see what I end up with after a few raids, and I will start thinking about this later. And by the time I finish checking stuff and getting quests, my scav timer is over. So I proceed in doing another scav run. Same objectives, no fights, just go loot and get away. Find some scavs. I'm wary it could be player, but alright, they're scav, I'm going on. Another one, I'm just checking what is doing, and I find some others and I feel safe. But I should not. Shut up hard. I end up spending all my bullets, and I didn't know what to do, so I end up dying from this. Right after, I go for my first PMC run. My loadout is just the crappiest gun I have, I think. It's the crappiest, with only 8 bullets in it. Two magazines, some bullets, and a backpack. The small one, a shitty one that I don't know if I looted it or if it was given to me, but I have a shitty backpack. And the plan, it's kind of more dangerous here because scavs will try to kill me. And what I want to do is killing them. I want to find scavs, I want to kill them with my gun and take their stuff, to have better guns, maybe an armor, and then get away. I don't expect to find what I need in the wild, and I'm already looting the map as a scav, so I want to use my PMC runs to fight a bit of NPCs, hopefully, and try to get that stuff. So the plan is to find some, and try to have a headshot on the first one, a calm one, and from a distance try to kill the others. Problem is, I'm stumbling upon one on close range. I don't know if it's an NPC or not. I just unload everything I have. Rewatching it, it seems I missed almost all of my shots, and once I wasn't expecting the gun to be empty so fast. I know it's only 8 bullets, but in my mind I'm just shooting, it's going very fast, and it takes some time for me to understand that I'm out of ammo and I need to reload, and so I try to get out, but too late. Maybe I could have escaped by running, maybe I could have killed him if I was better at aiming, but I'm dead. So I'm preparing a loadout for my next PMC run. I'm not using the gun this time because I looted some stuff with the scav, so I can use it. Like, the gun really felt uncomfortable in the previous one. So I'm taking the AK I looted, a rig, and I'm going for it. And this is when I realize you lose health when you die, and you need to heal up, and this will cost me money. So I start healing up with the medication I have already, and I realize it will take a lot of meds to put me to full health. So I'm just doing some, I'm spending one. I should have spent it on the thorax and the head, which I didn't knew at the time. These are the vital points that will kill you. Anyway, I don't want to spend any more meds. If I'm getting shot at, I'll probably die anyway, so I'm just going for it, not fully healed. Most people would probably consider this an heresy, but hey, You learn by making mistakes, and so let's see what happens. So the goal for this run is more exploration, like see what's on the map, what can I loot, what can't I, like the different containers, what's on the ground. I don't know if you can take them or not, I don't have the experience yet. And I already have a gun, so surviving with this gun would be a success. Like, if I survive this, if I can extract and get through this while learning stuff, I'll be pretty happy about it. If I can get some items to sell, it would be better, but it's not the goal, basically. At some point, things start heating up inside the forest. I'm kind of afraid. This is kind of intimidating. I'm trying to get away, put some distance between the forest and me, but there's no clear passage through the wall. I find one, and by editing this and re-listening, I'm wondering if some bullets weren't meant for me. Like, I heard some bouncings very near, but I'm going away. I'm proceeding with my methodic examination of the map, the goal being to go to the other side. What I'm doing is kind of zigzagging on the map, not while moving, but trying to see what is there. At some points I see something, but I'm not sure. So I go, a grenade explodes, so there's definitely someone, and I'm trying to figure out if it's a scav or an NPC. I'm trying to adjust the shot for the head, but I'm too slow. I'm getting killed pretty fast. The thing is, maybe a helmet would have helped me, but I'm not sure I would have survived this anyway, so I'm pretty happy I didn't spend money on this. The next one is as a scav, and as you can see here, I was pretty lucky. With my gear, I have an armored rig and pretty good meds. And this is a good thing, because in this run, what I want to do is to fight. Fight NPCs, but still fight. So the first scav I see, I want to shoot at. And here is one. And another. And just when I was about to loot one, another. But this one I don't know where he is, and so I'm taking cover. I took a headshot. I didn't know you could survive this, so I'm hitting a bit, and I decide to go the other way around, but he had the same idea. And very lucky on this one, like getting a hit and a kill with hip fire without any cursor to tell me where I'm shooting is quite an achievement for me. And so I start to loot him, but I'm quite slow at it. And so I proceed to do the other ones. Again, I don't see where it's coming from, so I try to find a shelter, the closest one, to try to heat up myself. The problem is, I have a fracture, and I have no med that can cure that. So I keep fighting. And I find the shotgun prepper once. And I think it's the real one this time. So I want to extract as fast as I can. And while I'm looting a small shack and finding a key, I stumble upon some guys. Seeing how the guy watched everywhere and seemed to be confused about what was happening, I think he was as good as me. And so I start looting him. realize I'm taking a long time, so I'm kind of afraid, and I decide to check my surroundings before getting at it again. Damn, the song is over. Anyway, this is the last thing that happened in this run. I extract successfully and I'm bringing back a lot of loot, the correct shotgun that I can give to Prepper, and I'm quite happy about this. The next raid is a scav one, and I'm given headset, which is awful. Every gunfire I hear, it seems it's just beside me. Like right now, I think they are just behind the wall. I'm running like mad because I'm afraid that they'll come to me, and the whole run is like this. But I extract successfully with some loot without seeing anyone. I took a lot of time, that might be why I get the survive tag instead of the run through. I'm not sure what matters, but I'm bringing back more loot again. Next run, as a PMC, I'm kind of in the same spirit again. I want to fight scavs. I need to improve, I need to fight and get some experience. So I'm taking my crappy loadout with just a gun, and I see a guy and I shoot. So I take the guy's helmet, his rig and his shotgun, but I hear voices, so I stop, and again I'm kind of disoriented when they arrive, but like, I managed to stay undercover and to fight a bit. I'm not able to reload the shotgun because I didn't search the rig to check ammo in it. There's one guy left, but I'm afraid I'm too injured and I just have the gun, so I take shelter and try to start to heal up. I should have searched the rig then, but I didn't thought about it. I would have had ammo probably in it. When I'm healed, I'm going around trying to flank him and see what I can do. And here he is, searching for me. And I'm kind of lucky he's as bad at aiming as I am, because this was ridiculous. So I loot him, I search my rig for ammo, I reload all my weapons, and I take his weapon, and I heal up as much as I can, but there's more. I'm searching the guy, but it's not over. So there's one guy left in the shack that I can't kill, but I'm getting tired of this. I want to get out, so I'm running to the other side of this compound, and there's more again. I swear this place is swarming with scavs. Like, it's not possible, it's endless. Well, this doesn't end well, but I'm still happy. Like, I had a good fight, I learned a lot, I think, and yeah, it was good. After this run, and the one with the scav run before, I feel pretty bored. Like, the last one I died, but I had a pretty good fight, and at least I died with some gear on me. So I'm going at it again. The scav was available, but I really wanted to fight as a PMC with my small guns. And I spawned at the same spot, but there's no scav in this area. So I'm getting out, and look what I find. My first PMC kill. So the guy was looting, and he was without equipment. He's level 3, like me. So it's not a great achievement, but it's only fair. I mean, I have nothing. I get killed all the time when I'm looting, so nice revenge. After this, I find the door I wanted to take is closed, so I try to breach it open. Too much noise, I guess. Bad idea, and didn't work anyway. The next run, I'm still a PMC with just a gun. I crossed no one. I end up near my extraction point, but I had no action, so it's near the dorm. I'm going there, and I find scavs. I'm pretty sure I hit one of them a bunch of times, so I guess my weapon was not strong enough. So better gear would have helped me right now, but gear that is a gun. Following raid was as a scav, pretty uneventful. Nothing happened really, but I brought back a bunch of loot, and it took me quite a while to sort it out, sell what I did not want to keep. 20 minutes in total. Inventory management is a real thing in this game. Anyway, the next run is as a PMC with just a gun. I start up and see another PMC. I don't want to engage him, so I stay kind of hidden, and I watch where he's going to take another route. I don't want to face him. I end up facing some scavs in a warehouse. I'm out of bullets, and while I'm reloading, I should die, really, but because the scav is stupid, he's not taking advantage of it, he's just getting through me, and I can finish him. A bit later, the weirdest thing happens. I hear gunshots towards me, and I can't find where they're from. I get hit, but I still can't manage to figure out where the guy is. So I get into the bushes. I try to heal a bit, but I don't have any painkillers, so I'm limping. And while I'm in this corridor, I'm still being shot at. I don't see how it's possible to get shot from there. So I'm getting back and forth, trying to figure out where the shots are coming from, but I can't, so I decide to retreat under gunfire while limping. And it takes me a lot of time, but manage to get to the other side of this area, that I get shot, and finally I get killed. I don't know if it's by the same guy or not, maybe just another one who took the opportunity. Next run as a scout, I end up in the gas station in the middle of the map. I'm looting a dead body that was there, and I swear this is the third time I'm coming here, the third time I die. This is a dangerous place, and I think I will avoid it from now on. The following run, as a PMC, I took a shotgun because I had a spare one, and I need to clear some space in my stash. I end up in this building. There are 2 players, and I'm behind them. So I'm like at an advantage, right? So I try my luck. But I don't have any. Or I'm just bad. And things go their way. I die as a PMC, and I get out with some scab runs. In the end, I'm a bit tired of it, so I try to gear up just with what I have, but I'm going with a semi-automatic rifle, a tactical rig, armored one, and an helmet. And I'm trying to be smart about it. I'm moving slowly, taking cover and everything, and here is what happens.
Вон он!
So yeah, like I said, no amount of gear can save me from my level for now. So I guess I need to learn more before wasting my money. But I needed more proof of that. In this one, my aim was so bad. Like, I can't manage the recoil, but still, like, I'm not even sure the first shot hit. I really need to work on my aim. And I knew he was there, like, wasn't taken by surprise or anything. After this, I'm getting 2 runs through in scab runs, and the last one I'm getting out with the shotgun that Prepper wants, because all of this was about this quest. Like, these runs, the goal was to kill scabs and get a shotgun to finish my quest. So I can finish it now. So, what to say about Tarkov? This is a hard game, and even more so for bad players, I would say. However, I'm managing to keep a good amount of guns. Like, armor is kind of difficult, that's why I'm not using them regularly, only when I have some. But in the end, I'm not spending much money, so I don't feel like I'm losing the game. Like, it's just I'm not doing well, but I'm having fun. I can survive sometimes as scavs, and like I feel like I can progress into the game, even though I'm bad. And when I mean progress, not getting better, but going through the steps of the game, doing my quests, getting more money to try more gear. All of this seems possible to me. So I would say it feels like you can be a bad player in Tarkov. You will suffer, like I did, but you can play. This will be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.